Could there be a connection? From Springfield News Leader, January 6, 2016, Greene County Sheriff never suspected his own deputy before he arrested him Wednesday. A Greene County Sheriff's deputy at the center of a federal child porn investigation was fired and arrested Wednesday by Sheriff Jim Arnott. That name should sound familiar to you. Sheriff Jim Arnott was speaking at the press conference regarding the D.D. Blanchard case. He's the one who said,
This press conference that says this is an ongoing investigation. And I want to start off with saying things are not always as they appear.
Juan T. Jones, 27, a patrol deputy employed by the sheriff's office since September 2013, was charged in a federal complaint Wednesday with possession of child pornography. Arnott said at a press conference Wednesday afternoon that he was disappointed with and ashamed of Jones's conduct. The case was investigated by the Southwest Missouri Cybercrimes Task Force, and Arnott said it was brought to his attention on Tuesday. The sheriff's office is conducting an internal investigation of Jones in addition to the criminal investigation being carried out by the task force, according to Arnott. A criminal complaint filed Wednesday afternoon says authorities started investigating Jones in September when a tip came in from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children that someone was storing child porn on a Dropbox account. Authorities tracked the account to Jones, according to the complaint. In October, authorities received a warrant to search Jones' Dropbox account. The search turned up 168 videos and about 1,500 images of child porn, according to the complaint. The images depicted children as young as infants engaged in sexual acts, the complaint says. Jones allegedly told investigators during an interview Wednesday that he has looked at child porn for about 10 years. He allegedly told investigators he had stored child porn on his Dropbox and Tumblr accounts. He told investigators he exchanged child porn with other people over the internet, the complaint says. The complaint says Jones lives in the 2600 block of East Atlantic Street, and investigators served a federal search warrant Wednesday at Jones's residence. Sheriff Arnott said Jones is in the custody of the U.S. Marshals Service. The complaint also says Jones was an employee of the Springfield Cardinals. Jones was the subject of a December 2014 feature story in the News Leader saying he was the county's only black patrol deputy. In the story, Jones said he grew up poor in St. Louis in and out of 21 foster homes. He said he was homeless in Springfield as recently as 2007. I grew up around drugs and alcohol and domestic abuse, he said. Crack was the main choice of drug. I didn't meet my dad until 2013. The story said Jones was married and has 2 young daughters. Arnott said at the press conference Wednesday his main concern now is getting justice for the victims in this case. He said he was not aware of any local victims, but he asks anyone with information on this case to contact the sheriff's office at 868-4040. I'm so disappointed, but at the same time proud of the job well done, seeking justice for child victims who are exploited on the internet, Arnott said. Arnott said he hadn't noticed any questionable behavior on Jones' part in his time with the sheriff's office. The attorney listed for Jones in online court records did not immediately return a phone call seeking comment on Wednesday afternoon. Deputy Sheriff Juan Jones was working with Sheriff Arnott during the D.D. Blanchard case. You can see here that his name is in the Greene County Sheriff Office's case file for D.D. Blanchard as one of the officers who kept records. Can you see how there could be a connection between Gypsy Rose making corn videos for older men online and the fallen deputy sheriff who was found with a lot of child porn on his computer? This was also part of the Greene County Sheriff's report from the D.D. Blanchard murder case. Linda Young, the mother of the next-door neighbor, walked over to talk to us after we'd been on scene for a while. She stated that her daughter had formerly had a key to the Blanchard house, but had given it back maybe 6 months ago. Her daughter has some mental disabilities, but is high-functioning and lives alone. Linda stated there was some sort of trouble at the Blanchard residence with certain people in the neighborhood that her daughter had been implicated in because she had a key, which is what prompted her to return it. Linda did not want to tell me who certain people were, but implied that they continued to cause issues. Allegedly, in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only, I would guess that the certain people in the neighborhood were connected with David Blanchard, no relation, and the VisionCon community. Gypsy Rose liked to do role-play BDSM corn-type videos for older men that she knew or David knew from VisionCon, and he would have them get together online. Gypsy would make money from the videos, and Dee Dee only let it happen because of the money coming in. Dee Dee wanted it all to stop once she saw men coming to her home, like Dan. This is all just my opinion, but it seems very plausible. I would also guess that Deputy Sheriff Juan Jones was not the only person in authority who was watching child porn and explicit videos. Could this be why Gypsy got the plea deal? Could this be why she continues to have parole violations overlooked? Does she know things about these authorities that she can blackmail them with? Even Becca Scoops had said in one of her videos that Gypsy Rose was doing role-playing with older men from the VisionCon community. How would she meet them, and how would she get the costumes, unless David Blanchard supplied everything? She met Dan through David Blanchard, and Dan testified in court that Gypsy knew all about BDSM and would send nude pictures or videos to him when they were together online. So tell me what you think in the comments. Are the authorities in such a position where they will be blackmailed by Gypsy Rose if they try to speak up against her or get her back in prison? Or is there no connection at all, and I'm stretching this story like a Stretch Armstrong toy? Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all.